kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up.
First play taken a deep shot. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
On first down, it's play action. The receiver makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
First down here for this offense. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's right. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They keep him guessing with a run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's right. Looking to the end zone. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And they'll give it to the back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Offense ready to start this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Caught in the backfield. It's Finley. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before it gets to the 16-yard line.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield, let the quarterback find the weakness of the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking downfield. It's right. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
High completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. They'll run it to the left.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Hands off to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's right. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity from dropping that interception.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. Oh, look at the quick cut. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st down and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught on the outside. It's Bentley.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Play fake. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down here for this offense. Who makes the grab? It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Again, makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's right. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's a 1st and 10 play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of execution it's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to pass. It's right. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback still with the football. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Ball handed off. Oh, the ball is out. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
When the ball's on the ground and somehow the running back recovers it himself, he's got to be relieved and elated at the same time. I'll tell you who else is elated, Chris, his offensive coordinator and the head coach over on the sideline.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. The defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A direct snap. Oh, what a move. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on 3rd down. Obviously, it's 3rd and long. They want to get their best player the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw. It's right. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. It's a run to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The offense starts with a short field. To throw, it's right. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quick pass. The catch is made.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That decides football games. On third and short, they hand the ball off. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Back to pass. It's right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense comes out to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
I'd love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Finley. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically again.
Who's in the clear?
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down. The tight end has got it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. To throw. It's right. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. It's a starter for the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. looking for a receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
37. Offense facing fourth down. Number 83 on to punt it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Keeps it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Back to throw. It's right. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Built to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Looking to throw. It's right. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He's going to hand this off. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a 3rd overtime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped him to win the game in double overtime.